Yo, what is going on, people? Welcome back to another video. So today we're going to be showcasing the Mercedes G63, but this is the 2018 version. Now, we have previously shown off another Mercedes G63. I don't know what year that's from. Maybe it's from 2019, or maybe it's an old version. I've got no clue. This vehicle is made by Crush and Skirmish, but I think this guy obviously has bought this vehicle from the guy. I'm not too sure if you guys can actually use this on your server, but I think I should just go over this as it is a new different mod. And you know why? Liviana's been out, or Livonia has been out, should I say. People haven't been making mods, so I've been out of a job, as you know. So sad faces in the comments, please. We're gonna get some sad faces. But I did like the other G63, so hopefully this one's even better. It was released on the 7th of November, so that's yesterday, I think. I'm not too sure, but we are going to jump right into it. Leave a subscription. I will have an end card to the video of the other G63, so please do make sure to obviously click on that. Leave a like on this video, put a sad face in the comments, and I'll see you in a minute. So here we have the G65, and it does look good. I've got to admit, I do like the white on this. Now, I'll put a picture on the screen so you can see the differences between the black one that was showcased previously and obviously this new white one. Now, the first things that I do see is that at the front, it's got like a new grille, if you want to call it that, and also the tyres are different. Also at the back, as you can see where it says Justice and the number plate, they are different to that. Now, there's nothing else that majorly stands out from the exterior of this vehicle that is different, but I feel like there is some other things there that I can't pick up. But I do like the white on this vehicle. I think it does suit it, and as we do know, this, yes, it doesn't suit DayZ majorly, but these vehicles still are good, and they still are nice to have in a new game. So, as you can see, we've got this front bit here, and it is very nice. The windows are blacked out, so if you are spraying someone down, you will not know where they are in the vehicle. So if you want to kill some passengers, you'll probably never see them, because I can't even see it in the vehicle right now. But I do like the red, be cool, and they do actually stand out. Now, this vehicle obviously has custom wheels. It does use all the DayZ parts. There is 5 vehicle slots. Not vehicle slots, sorry, there is 5 wheel slots. As you can see, you put the spare one in this thing at the back. You do access the inventory all around the vehicle, which is pretty cool, as some vehicles you've got to go to a certain point and it is pretty annoying. But that is this vehicle. It is a pretty decent vehicle, and Crush and Skirmish does make some really good vehicles. Now, what I would say is what I personally want is I do want more DayZ style vehicles, you know, more Russian things, gas, whatever, I don't know, but they do suit DayZ a lot more than these. But nevertheless, I do like these vehicles a lot, and I will have a link in the description to this mod. Now, I'm going to show you under the hood, the storage space, and the interior, and then we'll get into driving. So this is what under the hood looks like. As you can see, I think we've seen this vehicle's engine like that before, and if we do go to the back, you can open it. Now this is where your spare wheel goes. Now, I thought it went in there. Looks like it actually doesn't, but you'd expect it to go in there, but maybe there's no such thing as it being able to go in there. Maybe it would just fall out or something like that. Now, I don't think you might be able to put a gas canister in there. We're going to check that out in a minute when I do actually show you where to refuel the vehicle and how much, you know, to put the radiator in. So I'll see you in a couple of seconds. So obviously, because this vehicle is, you know, a bit wide, you can't actually really see where it indents, but the actual real fuel point is here. And I think you can actually put this gas canister in the back of the thing. We'll show that in a minute once I've actually refueled this. So yeah, you can actually put this gas canister in the back, as you can see there, and it is appearing there, which is pretty cool. I do like how DayZ actually does have this though here, you know, where you can actually put things in the back of this. I know with some you can put like bags and all that kind of gear in there, and I do think that's pretty cool. Some games actually don't do this. Now, someone give me a tip to refuel the radiator a bit more with water, okay? So I'm going to do that. I'm fed up with the cars braking on me 24/7. We need a bit more fuel. I expect to refuel the vehicles. I don't expect them to fully brake on me. Maybe it's the way I drive. please give me tips on how to better myself at driving. You know, I'm not a professional driver yet, you see, so I do need some tips. Maybe give me some tips how to shift gears correctly, especially when we're doing, you know, 0 to 100. Maybe I do that wrong. Maybe you can give me some tips. But I will see you when we're checking out the interior, so give me a minute. So this is what the interior looks like, and as you can see, you can't actually see your speedometer, so that's good that you've actually got this HUD here, but you've got this here. You know, this would be obviously interactive IRL, but this is DayZ. But as you can see, this is what the interior looks like. The steering wheel is clipping through the character here, so maybe what I'd give some props to Crushing Skirmishes, move the steering wheel up, so through this bit of the steering wheel here, you can actually see your speedometer on that. Also, that'll fix, you know, the clip in here. But I do like the white interior, you know, the way it's like, this probably would be fabric or leather maybe, but obviously this looks like it's going to be fabric. I do like how it's white inside, and it obviously does suit the outside. So our moment of truth is we're going to test this. Please hope that the sound does work for once. Well, it normally does work, but you always get that one car that does not work. But we are going to test it. Are you ready? Let's turn it on. Oh, can you hear it? You can hear that new noise, that custom sound. Let's give it a rev. Sounds like a sports car. I know this is a fast car, but it's not like a sports car. But that is what the car sounds like. I love new sounds in DayZ. I just love hearing new noises. I don't know what it is, but there's something about it what I love hearing. But let's drive this around. Now, as you can see, I did fill my radiator up with, I think it was 5 bottles. The fuel's a bit, that don't matter that much though. We're going to sort that out obviously later, but we are going to do the first impressions. Now this is what it does look like in third person. The camera is a bit up its arse, if you want to put it in that way. It is a bit close, so maybe you can move the camera back. I don't know if that's possible in DayZ yet, or if someone's just not done it, but let's drive this vehicle. Listen to that nice beautiful sounds. The handling is pretty decent. When I'm turning around these corners, it does go. The brakeage is pretty decent as well. Let's go into reverse. So get out of here. But yeah, when I'm moving, it is going. Now, obviously, you can't really test the full handling until you blast around at some mile an hour and all that lot. But let's go to the road and let's test how this does. Now, obviously, we're not starting at the airfield like we usually do. We're starting down here. I just wanted a different scenery for once. I probably will choose a new map, so give me some ideas on what I should actually do, you know, with the showcases. As you know, I did it on Liviana, but now that's closed, unfortunately. But I do want to showcase other people's maps every time I do these car showcases. Obviously, when I do a showcase, a lot of the time I don't show the full map, but obviously when I'm driving around like this, I show it off a lot more. But I do want to show them off. So I'll see you in a minute when we actually jump to the road. Here we are, we're on the runway as usual, and we're going to actually test how fast this vehicle goes. Now the sound is not working, as I said earlier in the video. Sometimes it's hit or miss. But here we are, we're going to test it. We're going to see how fast this thing can actually get up to. Hopefully we're not going to crash and blow it up. So 3, 2, 1... off we go. It's got a slow start there. Literally, it took a few seconds for that to set off. Ah! Oh, ah! There we go. We hit the 100 mark. But let's see how actually fast we can actually get up to. Now, it is a problem because you can't hear when they're like engines struggling. You know what I mean? Like, you know, when it's like... because the sound isn't working properly. But I don't think we're getting into 5th gear, to be honest. Maybe we will. Maybe. But I do need to brake at some point when I'm going down here. I think this vehicle will personally go to 230. But I do need to brake because I don't want to be rebuilding this again and again and again. But this actually is a good brake test. There you go. See, we braked before we actually hit the end, which is surprising as that never ever happens. So yeah, I'll see you in a minute when we're heading to the road. So now I've got the sound working on the vehicle. This vehicle also does have 5 gears. I know I do say this every video, but we have had some vehicles that's just got 1 gear, some's got 6, some's got 4. So you obviously can edit these gears. Now we are gonna do the normal routine of, can this actually, you know, drive through all these bends down here? But we're also gonna do an off-road test on this because it does look somewhat like it should be a good off-roader, but we are going to do a bit of third-person driving. I have been driving around with this vehicle and it is pretty nice to drive around in. You know, some vehicles I've not properly drove around in, and some vehicles just aren't the best for driving in because the handling's not so good and you're fed up of it going everywhere. But I've actually enjoyed driving this vehicle, and you can actually pick up some speed. And look, I've just turned around that easily peasily. So we're going to see if we can make it around here. Now the first, I'm just going to drive, you know, slowly around this one, see if we can actually make it around here without spinning out, because some vehicles you can literally go 40 miles per hour and you'd be spinning out without a doubt. So we made it around that. So now we're going to stay in second gear. I'm going to do this, I think, every video, you know, go into the gears because I know there's enough. So we're going to go around here, you know. So, oh, we're going to slide off. We nearly went off. Ugh. We didn't stick to the road though, I can tell you that for something. But 100 kilometers per hour, yeah, we're not doing this. Oh, we crashed. At least it's not broken, huh? Could be worse. But here we go. We're gonna do a speed test, but I do actually like this vehicle. I enjoy this vehicle. I could be driving this vehicle all day and every day. Let's slow down. Ooh. The only problem is, it's with all DayZ vehicles, you can't brake and turn. Now I know, like in some games you can brake and you can also turn at the same time, but in DayZ you can't do that. So when you do brake, you just carry on going straight ahead. Maybe that's something that the DayZ devs need to actually look at, you know, seeing if they can sort that out or if that's how it's supposed to be. But I don't like it because I feel like you should still be able to brake if you want to turn, because if you can't turn when you're braking, like now, look, I'm just going to go flying, aren't I, you know what I mean? But we are going to do the little off-road test down here. Let me put my foot down. We can actually see how fast this vehicle can actually go on the road, and it is a good car. Let's blast it down here. Seems as it's mostly flat, doing some proper driving, I see. The only problem with the what do you call it, the runway, is you can't obviously test its full potential really, because it ends, but roads don't always end. But as you can see, we're picking up some speed pretty easily. Let's see if we can get out of this. No, we can't do the drift, but I'm going to brake right now and we're going to do some off-roading. Now I'm going to drive through these trees so we can see how good it can maneuver. I'm going to go in third person and let's see if it can maneuver through all these trees. Now they are a bit tight together, these trees, as you can see, but let's turn around here. Yeah, we've made it through there. Let's make it down here through this rough terrain. See if we can make it through here. Ooh, it's skidding. But yeah, that is this vehicle. As you can see, it doesn't like going downhill and driving, and the car's nearly broken. Maybe we should try and brake the car. Let's see if it can make it up this little hill. Let's see. Yeah, it's definitely not liking this. Let's turn around and let's see if we can make it up the hill. Come on, I know you can do it. You can do it. You can do it. You can do it. Oh. Oh, is it gonna do it? There we go. We're back on land. Right, let's go as fast as we can into the water. Is there water here? Yeah, there is, right down there. Let's become a boat, as they say. Here we go. Here we go. To infinity and beyond. Thanks for watching this video, guys. I really do appreciate it. Please do check out all my other DayZ mod showcases. I've got vehicles, maps, clothing, guns, you name it, I've got it. I've also got tutorials on how to do some of that stuff. Please do leave a subscription. Tell me what you want to see more of. Tell me what you actually think about this vehicle, and I'll see you guys next time. Adios, amigos.